Hi everyone, it's Marieta. Thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the #1 trait you need to have if you want to succeed in the US as an entrepreneur. So let's do this. Alright, so what is the #1 trait if you want to make it in the United States, if you want to succeed as an entrepreneur, as an immigrant entrepreneur? What is the thing that you need to know how to be if you do want to be successful? This is something that I can tell you from my own experience as an immigrant entrepreneur, also as an attorney, and also I can tell you this based on my professional experience with my clients, because majority of people think that moving to the United States, it's all they need, and once they are in the United States, they're gonna be fine, just fine. And that's not necessarily true, especially if you are entrepreneur, especially if you are business owner, someone who wants to create the business in the United States. And if you are just starting out, you absolutely need to be aware of it. So what is this #1 trait? And that is the mindset. And I'm not talking the necessarily positive mindset, right? What I'm talking about is the right mindset. Because if you are someone who thinks that, you're going to gather some funds and you're going to move to the United States and you're going to invest between 50 to 100K, and suddenly everything is going to be fine for you and you all set, that's not true. That's not going to happen. Building a business is a journey, and it requires up and downs, and you have to be willing to, first of all, be flexible, right? Because it's never a straightforward journey. And second, you have to be willing to do whatever it takes. And that is what I'm talking about when I say the right mindset. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes, even if it looks like it's not happening. You still need to keep going and make it happen, because you are the one who's going to say when it's over. So it ain't over until it's over, okay? And so if you have this kind of mindset, you definitely will succeed. Now again, we're talking building your dream, building your life, building your American dream. I don't necessarily care about, and this is going to sound weird because I do help people with investor visas, right? But I was going to say, I don't necessarily care about your visa. It's going to sound weird. But the visa is just a tool, right? It's just going to get you to the United States. But then what's happening after, it's very important. And you have to really be prepared for this. Because if you're not prepared, you're going to be stuck. And you're not going to be able to make money, especially if you're under E2 visa. You cannot work, right? You're not going to get a general work permit. You have to build your business. So you cannot really work if you are under E2 visa, and you're going to be stuck because you are not generating money, you're not making profit. And then later on, it will impact your status because you cannot extend the visa, or you won't be able to change your status and upgrade it to a green card, for example. So really, guys, the mindset is the key here. That is the foundation. And that is something that I had to learn, myself. I had to work on myself, on my mindset, Over the years, I read hundreds of books, and I'm not even exaggerating. Self-development books. Actually, I made a video where I talk about 10 books to read if you want to be successful. I'm going to link the video for you guys. So check out those books, And also, I was talking about this in my previous video. It's very important to have a mentor, business mentor, coach. I do have a coach. I do have a business coach. You need to have a coach if you want to be successful. Because trust me, having the money, I'm talking the capital, the investment capital, E2 visa capital, that's great for the start, right? But if you want to succeed, you have to know how to build a company. You need to know. Obviously, it's a process. There are different steps, different things to take into consideration. But the foundation is the mindset. you need to have the right foundation. Without the right foundation, the house of cards will collapse, in other words, if you know what I mean. So how do you get the right mindset, right? How can you actually cultivate this right mindset? Well, you cultivate it through, like I said, reading books, talking to people who've been there, done that, hiring mentors, investing in yourself, right? And that is something that you absolutely need to consider if you are, let's say, newbie, if you are aspiring entrepreneur, and especially if you have never ever in your past built any kind of business, you are not even familiar with the journey of entrepreneur, you need to be aware of these needs, right? And once you cultivate that mindset, because it's everyday job, you know, sometimes I wake up in the morning and I'm like, things are not going well, you know, I'm tired, I don't feel like doing this. Nobody cares. Like, I gotta do it, I gotta force myself, I gotta motivate myself, I gotta push myself. So it's really about self-discipline. It's really about self-discipline. And if you don't have the mentor, the coach, someone who's gonna push you, challenge you, or even accountability group or partner, it's gonna be very difficult. I'm not saying it cannot be done, because when I started, there was no mentor, there was no accountability partner, no group, you know, it was all me, and I just had this dream, and I believe in my dream, I believe in myself, and that's what I did. But now looking back, if there was someone who could help me out, then I would definitely appreciate it, and I would definitely want to work with that person. So I hope it makes sense, guys. Let me know what you think, leave a comment below, and also sign up for my webinar. In my webinar, I do talk about how you can actually build a business, you know, how you can succeed, how you can get the entrepreneur visas, and yeah, so it's very informative. You can sign up, the link is going to be below. If you do have additional questions, comments, please leave them below, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.